Hey guys, before the video begins, I just want to talk to you and mention the new schedule. So I settled this is how it's going to be. Tuesdays, Vocaloid Let's Talk. All there is going to be nothing, just talking about stuff that's Vocaloid related. Let it be news or let it be a topic. If I have no news, I'll do a topic. Then on Friday, I'm going to do the exact same thing with gaming on this channel. Same thing with the Vocaloid on this channel. On Thursday, I'm going to release gaming videos on my gaming channel, which are just pretty much just either gameplay with commentary or just relaxed videos with commentary. And I'll probably do some Let's Plays. I already do quick plays. I already started a new Let's Play on a Bionicle game. And I've been playing Super Smash Bros. Lately on there. The first one's good. Second one, I recommend not to watch it. It was just a episode I tried forging up. The audio is bad, but if you want to watch it, care to watch it. It's still pretty funny. Besides that, guys, if you want to find out more information about this schedule and what days are going to come out, more information about them and stuffs, you can visit my gaming channel where you can see the rest of this gameplay in its entirety, and we get to talk a little bit. So, if you just want one-on-one me, extra commentary, go ahead, gaming channel, link in the description. And now we can start the video. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Amaster for joining me on this video. I forgot to say that in the video, I think. I don't know. What's up, everybody? Kolrick has logged on once again. And today, we're going to talk about toxic communities.
Alright, I'll start off then. The reason why I'm doing this is it just came to me, especially during a random playthrough of League of Legends, with this random Teemo just saying this entire team sucks, and he's like one of the reasons why toxic communities even exist. So yeah.
League of Legends, fun game, but I do agree with you. I have had some bad experiences with the community itself, especially during gameplay. Either people want to quit, and like your Teemo that we just experienced not that long ago, there was a Jinx that I was fighting with, and her lane got completely destroyed. She wasn't asking for help, and then when we started helping, all she did was complain and bitch about it. And throughout the entire match, she wanted to surrender, while everyone else was trying to fight for their own lanes and, try to push.
Most Jinxes are jerks. At least the ones I faced against.
Jinxes are mean. And
sigh.
Would you like to explain the whole toxic community thing?
Generally, I don't know too much about it since I have been through different communities back and forth, jumping from one community to another, but I have met with a lot of toxic people in the time I have been jumping around, whether it be either a Nintendo side with, some fanboys here and there, whether jumping to Sony, whether jumping to Microsoft, then back to Sony, then back to Nintendo, even jumping on PC gaming. I've been everywhere.
Everywhere you go, there's always people just trying to ruin it for you, let it be a troll, the fanboys, or just toxic people in gaming. And
some random people on COD, I don't know.
And they hinder all the progress, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially, it's like, they're gonna throw the game or something like that. I don't even know.
In League of Legends in the case of League of Legends, for the people that don't know, it's a strategy 3-lane based game where you choose a champion fighter and you just try to push to kill the heart on the other side of the map. You do that, you win. And there is typically 2 phases. The laning phase and then team fighting phase. English, por favor.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you progressively level up as you fight. Dying a lot is not going to help you level up, but it's definitely going to help the other person. And that's where feeding comes in.
Oh, the fed Teemo is a scary Teemo. I love being fed.
It's fun when it happens to you, but really, it ruins an entire game. if one laner just messes up too many times, and then that other player levels up, he will ditch that lane because he will push the other two. You finally destroyed that one turret.
What does the toxic community? Yeah, what does the toxic community do now? They start like bitching and whining and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, more complaining. They spam the chats. It's like, oh gosh, who fed this line? And then all the etc.
Hey, Master, language. What am I kidding about? This is my channel.
Curse is on your channel.
But it is true. I know when I played Call of Duty in team deathmatches, one player would always be sucking so bad, and usually that player is me, because I am no good in COD. But when it's somebody else and I'm actually doing good, it pisses me off, because I'm supposed to be the worst player. And toxic community is just really just a whole bunch of bad people. They either take things too close to heart, they just want to quit, or they forget the point of gaming, which is to have fun.
I still have fun.
Now, let me show you a little story with League, actually, again. Yesterday, me and Exsiuse were playing, and we ran into just another asshole complaining, bitching. I think it was playing, not Soraka. Whatever the counter is to Yi, whatever that samurai dude was. And
Yasuo?
Probably.
Oh, Master Yi. There we go.
And he was complaining that we sucked. And eventually, it's only because one player, since he was suffering on one lane, he decided to go to the mid lane where he was. And he was complaining about it, saying that to get off of his lane, to leave him alone, that he got this. Now, it wouldn't be a problem with that because, of course, when there's two people on a lane, they start sharing the XP and you don't level up as fast. That's understandable. But when you start cursing, foul language, and just not being supportive, or just at least be on equal lengths, eye to eye to the guy, where you have to start complaining about it and then bitch about it and then spam about it, where it's affecting the other lane's distraction as a distraction. And you know what we did? Me and Exsiuse had enough of it. And this dude was complaining that this guy wouldn't get off his lane. So we decided, after we tried defending him and he wouldn't shut up still, we decided to leave our lane, go to mid, and bug him even more.
Oh, wow.
And
how did he take it?
He continued to complain. He stopped fighting for a second, but he kept fighting in a way. And then he noticed that we were dying quite a bit, and he just started calling us feeders to leave our lane. That if we weren't going to leave his lane, he was going to quit the match. At that point, I didn't care about the match. My losing streak is big because of assholes like this. So when I control them, I'll do it. But that's how karma works.
It works in mysterious ways.
I'm doing bad things to a bad person. Same thing with Exsiuse. Defending this guy that just needs to grind a bit, really. Where one lane's too dangerous and the other one's being too filled up anyways. So, eventually, the guy from top, he was playing a Teemo. We did not see this coming. The Teemo started supporting us with our actions, but he was staying on his lane. He didn't join us until later on. But that later on, that whole thing about going all to mid caused a big enough distraction that it distracted the people that was on the top lane, both people from the top and bottom lane, and they all moved to mid lane to support this one guy that was protecting mid lane. So it was an early team battle, not even 5 minutes into the actual match. We started fighting, some of us started dying, some of them started dying, and next thing we hear, the enemy's inhibitor has been destroyed. What? We caused a big enough distraction for that Teemo, which we didn't even expect, pierced in to the Nexus. And we were shocked, but they started panicking. And then that's when Teemo joined in mid, because now it's actually the team fight phase. We start taking down mid lane.
Huh? Sorry. I guess it just takes one distraction just to, just get through and everything.
We take mid lane. We go through. I died around 4 times. That one guy that was the samurai dude, I think he only died like half, like 2. I remember him saying that he died half as much and did most of the kill. But honestly, he wouldn't be able to do any of the kills if it wasn't the fact that everyone was there. Because he was such a low level after all. But so were they. That Teemo came in. He was an AP Teemo. He was a Teemo that one poison dart and the poison damage killed them. And you know what? When he was ready to quit, when he was back at home base, saying that he's going to go AFK and leave, what happens? We win.
It's like he's done.
And we won. Like, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, at least for the most part.
We get to the aftermath battle conversation, where you can start talking to the other players. And this guy's still being a dick about it. Still trying to say, like, I carried everybody. Like, no. I was the tank.
Oh, boy.
We were siphoning life. We worked as a team. You should try it. And Exsiuse and me, we both just tried, like, really, we didn't even give a crap. We were enjoying ourselves. We didn't even expect to win. We were trying to lose, and we won. Take that as you wish. What about you, Amaster? What do you think? What's your experience with some of them?
Gosh, I don't have a big story like that, It's like nothing that fancy because I mostly play single player games back then. But with the very few multiplayers I did play, mostly COD back in high school. Yeah, mostly the kids these days and their microphones, they'll say anything like I shoved up your mom and whatnot. It's like really.
You would want to?
It's like, what? It's like, these kids, I swear. But that's as much as we got. There was no really chat anything because it was on, it was on PS3 and whatnot. And even before then, I was playing on the Wii.
Oh, yeah, you have killed a Pikachu. You were killed by a Pikachu.
Yeah. That was my username. You can have changeable usernames in Modern Warfare 1.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
But it's just, it goes everywhere. People, I don't understand why people have to be such a dick about it. And you know what? It was starting to affect me, which made me sad, where you should just quit. But you gotta remember that if you're getting into the mindset where you're going to lose, and you lose determination, you're going to lose.
It's just a given.
Because there are such a things as comebacks. We've had plenty of comebacks. Let it be in League or whatever game that we play.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It even...
Oh gosh, just a random plug.
Oh wow. It's like... Oh wait, I just barely realized what you said.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Oh. Where was I going?
Comebacks.
In any game, you can come back at any time. So I don't know why people would lose interest. And I understand if you have somewhere to go. I understand if you're having a bad day. But don't make other people feel sad. Don't make other people feel bad.
And don't leave a match because you have to watch Star Wars like that one kid.
Or that one guy who left the match just to get ice cream.
Oh yeah, that one guy.
Yeah, that guy. I hope he watches this video, and then he remembers his moment and left you and Anime Search Guide to die.
He's probably not going to watch this video. But I do have one more point. It's not just, the toxic community. They could just use other means to annoy you, and they don't even have to say anything. They don't have to use a chat. They don't have to use a microphone. They could just spam whatever, like, symbols and signals in League, for instance, or they can just really mess up your strategy in COD, or really mess up you in a 2v2 in Smash. Oh, gosh.
Really.
Any game.
Any game, there are trolls, and trolls on my channel are not welcome. Granted, sometimes we can be a little bit trollish, but that's just being a little bit evil. But it goes everywhere.
Sometimes being a troll's fun.
Community. Yeah, of course you play Teemo. You little rat. Don't you laugh. You cause pain and hatred for the other team. Especially when you're fed.
Yes. I even die happy.
Riot Games need to make a devil skin for Teemo, where he sounds demonic, where he's black and red, and just when he kills, he just makes it just a freaking scream of death.
And gets that little arrow tail and those little devil wings.
Of course, because he still needs to be cute.
Yes.
And it goes far down, even to communities. Communities and also the fandom, which we'll probably talk about somewhere else, but I definitely am going to make a video about the Kingdom Hearts fandom, which how much I hate. Granted, Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series of all time. This is where we stay quiet for a couple more minutes to figure out what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, the awkward silence is real with this one. Oh gosh, I think that's everything. I don't think we missed anything.
Well, that's everything. Is that everything?
Just, if you want to avoid a toxic community, just play with friends. That's my, ending message of the day.
Oh yeah, playing with your friends is always going to be fun. Multiplayer isn't necessary. People, bring back a local multiplayer. Please.
That's a thing.
Yeah. Now we're begging for that feature. Yet it was a standard back in the day.
Oh yeah, the PS1, N64, those are the best times. Especially in that era.
For me, it's always going to be the PS2.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
So, if that's everything to say, leave your thoughts on the comments. Do you have any stories you want to say down there? Share about. Don't be a dick. If I catch you trolling, I am going to delete your comments well, it depends how bad it is. If you say
just have fun.
If you say more than 50 curse words, and I will count, your comment's going to get deleted.
I said one. I said one.
Be proud, and you're proud. You're little.
Oh my god.
Well, with everything said, Kolrick
and AmasterAmaster
are logging out. See ya.